What is up? What is going on, people? Dave at SVA Card Collectors, and driving upstate. I got a 2-hour and change drive to look at a couple of houses. And so, what have I been doing? I've been listening. I've been listening and learning. I've been listening to some things, and I'm going to talk about it later, but right now, you have two things that are coming out. Panini Origins, which is the first basketball release. You get one autograph, and then you get either an autograph or relic. I can tell you you're going to get a relic. And then you get some parallels in the box. It's about like 160. They look really nice to me. It's the first release. Who knows about collectability, resale value, things like that. But they do look nice. So if you want to grab a box, it's not the worst thing in the world you could do, because they do look nice, for a personal collection and things like that. For the PC, as some people like to say, the jargon. Also coming out this week on the 18th is Bowman's Best, which I love. You have 4 autographs, and I think it's like $125, $130 a box. You really get a lot of bang for your buck, baby. And further down the line on the 20th, you have Donruss Optic Football. Now, funny story about Donruss Optic Football. If you head over to Panini, you go to their website, you go first off the line. Guess what you can get for $125? First off the line, Panini Donruss Optic Football cards. That's how bad they're selling right now. You can just get them. There's no rush to it. There's no nothing. Again, if you got the huevos and you really feel confident about Danny Dimes, Kyler Murray, pick these boxes up, put it underneath your mattress, and just wait. If he becomes big, those things are going to be worth more money. That's what it comes down to. It's simple. There's really nothing to it. Now, also coming in less than, a little bit more than 24 hours, so 11 o'clock tomorrow, is first off the line 2019 Panini Contenders NBA. I hate these cards. I think they look disgusting. It looks like it's a stupid ticket. It's a fugazi ticket, as the Italians would say. People like them. I don't. They typically sell well. I don't know why. They do. More for football, I believe, than basketball. They're just, yuck. I don't like them. But they start off, I don't know if they're doing a Dutch auction. Yes, they are. Because I was going to say, they're starting at $750. And that means it's going down every 2 minutes, I think $5 or $10. It's going down. Just wait. You saw what the Prisms went for. I don't think they're going to go as high as the Prisms. So I think they're going to be around $250, $200. You're going to get down to there, and then you'll be able to buy a box. That's just my take on it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they didn't make as much. Maybe I don't know what. But that's what I see. So you have that. So if you're jonesing to buy some stuff, there's plenty of product to buy. If you like my product, I don't know why whenever I talk about cards and buying stuff, I get Dan Aykroyd from Tommy Boy. You like car parts for the American working man, because that's what I am and that's who I care about. I got a lot of product that I'm trying to move. I don't know, but that's just me. Hard-hitting content you get in here, folks. Hard-hitting. So, you have all that stuff. So, football, not looking that great this year, but who the hell knows? You might be buying everything on the cheap right now, and next year you will be living La Vida Loca. Be able to go on extravagant vacations because you bought all this stuff for much less. And so, as I'm talking about this, I also saw a video by Jab's family. I always tell people to watch him because he just seems like a really nice guy. just an all-around nice guy. He's had some health issues, and lately I saw someone put Jab's family in the scammers page. If you type in Facebook, they have, sorry, I have to look at my map so I'm not lost. So I lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. No, he was on the scammers page. And you go on Facebook and you type in scammers page, baseball cards or sports cards, and they'll be there. And it's really good if you're making trades and things like that. Head over to those pages, look to see if these guys are jerks or not. So he was on there, and people were like, "Look at it, this guy's on there," and right away, instead of people giving this guy the benefit of the doubt, I knew all along this guy's a scammer. And doing this as long as I've been, and not that I'm this, trust me, I know, we all know this podcast isn't getting the booming ratings, but you sort of know, like, I'm not looking for me to do this, and then, got a guy for $50 in cards, like that. Okay, we're just the dumbest thing in the world. So I don't think, for the most part, 90% of the guys who do podcasts and things like that, they're not trying to scam people. They're not trying to gain their trust so then that one day they can, get over on you. And basically, the guy was having problems, and he was getting a divorce. And it was a really, really sad video. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. If you have a family, it will affect you more than not having a family, meaning you have a wife and kids, because everyone says this. Bill Burr, a comedian, actually talks about this, and he's like, it's right, but you don't need to throw it at people's faces all the time. We get it. You don't understand until you have, you're married and you have kids. You don't quite get it. And, it's just a life lesson. When you get older, you figure it out, and you get it. Right now, a lot of people who collect cards, they just have a girlfriend, or they're mostly just living by themselves. I'll say that if they're collecting cards. They're a bigger stature, and they're just living by themselves. No, so he basically was like, man, I came home, and wife, kids gone, didn't think anything of it, looked in my email, and she did it dirty. Did it through an email. Like Dear John, like that show. Remember Dear John, that show? By the time you read this line, I'll be gone. Remember? No? With Judd Hirsch. See, TV raised me. So if we're going to go back in the day, I can go with, shows all day long. So, it was a letter. They didn't have email at that time. So, obviously, for her to do just like that and just be gone, she must have been tired and been talked to, like, look, these baseball cards, enough. And that was a huge, he said it himself, that was one of the deterrent factors. Now, this guy's making videos every single day. He's doing box breaks every single day. He's working a full-time job. He goes to antique stores with his brother and shoots videos there. I'm sure she's like, what are you doing? Take care of a kid or two or something. Maybe he is. I have no idea. But to assort all those box break cards while you're working a full-time job, go to antique stores and buy cards. The guy's got like a garage full of cards. My wife, I have to sneak down at nighttime. And even then, in her sleep, she rolls her eyes and goes, you can't spend any time with me? But you're sleeping. Yeah, you can't sleep next to me? So, I get where the wife is coming from. Because I spend hardly any time on cards. And he's spending a crap load. And so she just was like, I'm done. Now, there must have been more things to it, because really, to leave someone just like that. And the guy's had physical problems. I mean, he had cancer. So he's been through a lot. And he basically was like, I miss my kids. I'm sitting in their room just crying. It was really touching. He felt really bad. I can 100,000% relate to what this guy's going through. And I can understand, man, if you just lost it one day, you just lost it all. What is this? Anyway, I can relate. You just lose everything in your life that means everything to you. It's rough. And now all he has is the cards, and he's going to resent them. And that's basically what happened. He didn't want to deal with them. He didn't, he's like, people email me, I miss cards. I didn't even look at it. He's like, and the guy was being honest. And there's nothing, as a sports card community, I think people can understand and relate to it and go, you know what, let's give this guy a pass. This guy's created content for years that we've watched. A couple of months he's been late on a bunch of orders for a couple of months because his life has been torn apart. Let's give him that benefit of the doubt. So, really sad, and just makes you think sometimes, hey, maybe I shouldn't buy $200 worth of blasters. Hey, maybe I should simmer down on these things. Maybe I shouldn't sit by myself in a room sorting cards in my underwear. Or maybe you should. I don't know. But just felt bad. The video's out, and he just sounds like a broken man. And he was able to get through it, because this actually happened like 6 weeks ago. So I do wish him the best, and somehow, some way, it wasn't anything bad that he was doing. If it was just the cards and whatnot, I don't know. That somehow, some way they can reconcile, but from the sound of what he said, it didn't seem like it. So just sucks. Just sucks hearing about it, negative news, and I was just like, man, it touched me, my special area. So check out, if you want to see someone break down, hey, check out Jab's family. It just sucks. That was all with that. And on a side note, I think I will be retiring from buying blasters at Target and Walmart and things like that. It was one of the things that I was cautioned of when I first got into it, and it was really something I didn't want to do. Now, if I see a Panini Prism hanger, I've been searching them. I would like to buy that. But beyond that, unless I'm buying a case to buy the stuff and flip and resell, that's one thing. But to just go to Target and throw $20, because there's $20 are really starting to add up. And not that it's like, oh, now I don't eat, but it's just stupid. It's gambling. That's all it is. And I've always told you guys that's what opening boxes are, and getting blasters and things like that. And I'm letting the jonesing of opening packs and the jonesing of, being a collector get the best of me when I really shouldn't. I need to do what I preach, because I've been telling you guys forever, hey, don't do it. Don't do it, don't buy, don't do it, because you're just throwing money away. That's not the smart way to go about it. I've been saying this since January. Same thing with box breaks. Box breaks, I think, are a little bit better, because if you are PCing like a team and you just buy that team, that's not bad. You go, all right, I'll spend $50, $75 and call it a day. Ah, damn it, missed the service. Really got to go to the bathroom, and I just missed it. I was peeing my pants. This peeing your pants brought to you by Depends. So yeah, I'm all over the place right now, but whatever. I'm driving. We're all having a good time, I think. Good times. So that's pretty much what I want to talk about today. I think I captured everything. You know, cards coming out, families being destroyed, breaks, and yeah, I think we got that. Watching also Sports Card Investor makes me realize I am terrible at sound quality, promoting the podcast, because he has plans and things like that, and it would be nice to have a plan. He jibber-jabbers too much in the beginning. You know, if I was just not listening because I'm trying to become a better podcast and YouTuber type person, I would have fast-forwarded it, but he's hitting out the park and also getting sponsors. He's doing his thing. It's his stuff is pretty interesting. It's not as dry as the other guys. You know, it can be at times, but for the most part, he does a pretty good job. And you learn little nuggets here and there. Just like me, you learn nuggets. No one has a personality like me, though. I don't think so. Nope. So I got that on them. That's about it. Sports card knowledge, meh. Personality, yay. So I think I need to do some type of mashup. But would be a little bit difficult to do on a car ride. But that's beside the point. All right, I'm done jibber-jabbering. SVAcardcollectors.com. Guys, I'm doing a live chat on Wednesday. We're talking about promotion. Wednesday, join the Facebook group or download the FootChat app. We'll have a link there where you can go to my Facebook group, and we can talk cards, ask you questions, things of that nature. And it could be about anything. If you have questions that you want to talk about beforehand, send them to me, and so I can have it. You know, I might have to do a little bit of research on it. I might be able to spit it on the top of my head because I know about it, but sometimes I don't. And so, please join us. It's a lot of fun. And then probably the next 2 weeks I'll be off because for doing the live chat, just because it'll be Christmas or Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. I don't remember, you know, what day it falls on because why would I know that? And so you got that. You guys want to write articles as well? Send it to me. I've already posted some stuff from people that have written them. They've been excellent. So the more the merrier. It could be about anything. I don't care. Just give it to me. Oh, that didn't sound good. But all right, you guys know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke. Later.